Welcome back to online classes. In this video session, we will discuss about power politics in OD. It is a concept of organization development. While concentrating on organization development with interventions in any organizations, OD practitioner as well as the management of the organization should focus on power politics in OD. Power politics in organization. So power politics means in every level of organization there is a power, and at the same time when there is a power, the negative faces in the powerful places will try to manipulate the situation, and they will lead the organization in a negative manner. So here power will be exist in various levels of organization, like management board, administrative board, advisory board, and supervisory levels, and at the same time union members of the employees. So with this power, few people may lead in a controversial manner, and they always raise conflicts for unnecessary things, so that it leads to many issues in the organization. In this video we will discuss about power politics in OD. What is the role of power politics in OD? The nature of organization development is directly or indirectly related with the role of power as well as politics in OD. The role of power politics in OD is examined from several perspectives. It might be from external sources, or sometimes it might be internal sources. So, with these perspectives, the OD practitioner must evolve the way and the severity of politics, which gives some negative implications towards the business. And it is a strategy of change. The power politics is a strategy of change. For example, if if the best person who is working for the organization and is not having the proper power, then it will leads to some issues in the organization, because inability of the management will leads to some issues. And at the same time, this OD practitioner should identify the appropriate person for changing or to intervene the situation for bringing the change, so that the appropriate power should be given to the right person. It will also be included the values and the role of OD practitioners. Of course, this organization development will be done by the management as well as by the organization development consultants. So, with the acceptance of management only, the organization development practitioners will enter into the organization. If there is no power to the organization practitioners, then it will leads to some bad signals of intervening or bringing change into the organization. So that the management must be sure that these OD practitioners must be given enough powers and roles and responsibilities to bring the change in the organization. It promotes problem solving. So by changing the power in the organization will promote problem solving, because an enthusiastic person will always think in a positive manner, and with excitement he will finish his work, so that it promotes problem solving in a easy manner. And the OD practitioner, so OD practitioner is the key person here to identify the appropriate person or the right person to the right power. The positive phase of the power is will always helpful to the organization. So here the OD practitioner must identify the positive phases in the organization who strives for the growth and development of the organization as well as having personal goals. And it is a potentially strong power base because whenever the powerful persons are in the strong power base, then he can lead the entire organization or else up to his limits also, so that it will leads to good results in future for the organization. Let us see the key points of power politics in the organization. Power is a key element of organizational life. Yes, of course, there is a power for every person in the organization, but which it determines with the role and responsibilities of that particular person in the organization. Knowing how power is distributed will help you get things done. So here the authorized power and responsibilities knowing will helps the employees or else the customers to get their things done. Organizational morale may be impacted by feelings of powerlessness. OD can create a construct in which permission is given for the disenfranchised to be empowered. Here the positive person or a hardworking person or else an experienced person, if he is powerless, then it may be affected the organizational growth. So that organization development consultants or the OD practitioners must identify the right persons, and they should be treated with the authorized power. Authority of knowledge is just as important as the authority of role in organizational decision making. Yes, the decision making will also be determined and dependent on the people who is having power. When there is no power, they cannot take or make decisions on such situations whenever it is needed. So that power is highly necessary and essential to the people who has to take decisions in the organization. OD practitioners are perfectly placed to help shift the organization from negative to positive forms of power, building a healthy and effective organizational system. So finally, for the organization, not only the OD practitioners but also the management who is choosing the right OD practitioners for the organization is important to build a healthy and effective organizational system. Yes, with this we have completed this roles and power politics in the OD. In the next video, I will come up with the future of OD. Thank you so much.